let's get going. Let's get going. A lot of smiles out here today. Hi, everybody. My name is Phil Ginsberg. I'm the general manager of your San Francisco Recreation and Park Department. And welcome to the city's newest park. So the mythical soccer coach Ted Lasso likes to use the word believe. Today, we believe. We believe in the power of parks to transform challenging spaces. We believe in the power of several city agencies, private partners, community benefit districts, nonprofits to come together to transform a space into something that is happy and hopeful. Today, we believe. The anchor of this new space is a 13,000 square foot skating area. It is the nation's first of its kind street skating plaza at this scale. It was, you're going to hear from them in a little bit, and you're going to see them when we cut the cover of one of our skate ramps. But this was designed by skaters, for skaters, and actually includes elements from San Francisco's legendary street skating history that used to be skated illegally. I've learned in this work, in partnering with the skate community, that San Francisco, for those of you who don't know, is considered around the world to be one of the best urban skate destinations anywhere. People come from around the world to skate San Francisco. So why not skate here? We are incorporating best practices from Paris, from Barcelona, about how to transform challenging, difficult spaces into happy spaces. But of course, UN Plaza, this new park, isn't just about skating. There is something for everyone here. We've got chess. We've got ping pong. We've got a couple of new games, tech ball, go check it out. The tech ball demonstrators are over there. They've been working really hard over the last couple of years. A mix of like foosball and soccer and ping pong. Thanks to the National Fitness Campaign and Mitch Menajid, we've got a beautiful new fitness court studio with outdoor circuit training and programming from Tai Chi to Zumba. You can shop for fresh produce and artisan gifts just steps away at the amazing farmers market. You can sit by the fountain, which has been completely renovated with over 30 trees. You can hang out here in the morning, noon, or night. And none of this could have happened without our first speaker, an incredible supporter of parks and public space, someone who gave us the room to be a little edgy, who had our back when the change haters started yelling at us. She gave us room. She has our back. She's our very own Ted Lasso. Ladies and gentlemen, the mayor of San Francisco, London Breed.
Thank you, Phil. And I would just start by saying that the use for UN Plaza as a skate park rather than a Board of Supervisors meeting is a better use. But UN Plaza is a park, and it is a place meant for people to enjoy themselves in so many different ways. Before there was technology and cell phones and everything else you can think of, there's been skating and chess, and yes, checkers. I know checkers wasn't on the list, but hopefully one day we'll get it out there soon. The ability for people to come together in these kinds of spaces and to have these opportunities, this is what bringing community together is all about. Yes, it meant a bit of a change for the farmers market, but let me tell you, I am so happy that the farmers market is a lot closer to City Hall. So thank you to the folks who are part of the farmers market and the people around Civic Center who continue to support the farmers market that is just open today, just in case you want to go and stop by and get some fresh vegetables and fruit. But here we are today, and I want to say to Phil Ginsburg, thank you so much. Let me tell you, he and I have been having discussions about UN Plaza for a long time. And the staff and the various park rangers and others who continue to keep this space clean and available to the public, they have been working overtime. But nothing is going to make this space more exciting than to see the skateboard community completely descend on this area like never before. And some of you may not believe that the mayor of San Francisco can be a skateboard fan. Well, let me just take you back just a little bit, because before I was an elected official, I ran an arts organization. And I remember when we worked with FTC and K-Dub, who's an artist, and others, and we created a number of skateboard ramps in our parking lot. We spray painted up the center, and we made it an exciting place for community. And we want to do that here at UN Plaza. We want this to be an exciting place for community. That includes the skateboard community. That includes those who think they are great at ping pong. That includes those who want to play chess or take maybe one table to play checkers. That includes the fitness area and the cafes. This is how UN Plaza should be used for the community, for the people who enjoy recreation and park systems. And I am so grateful to all the city workforce, to the folks who help with the climb walls and all the things that are going to be a part of this wonderful community. I want to also give a shout out to Urban Alchemy and to our ambassadors, to the San Francisco Police Department and so many of our city agencies who will ensure that this space is used for the purpose intended. So thank you again, all of you, and especially thank you to the skateboard community for your support and your patience, and also helping us design this place, because it wasn't about people who don't skateboard, it was about people who understand what they want to see. One of the things that Phil Ginsburg said to me when he went over the details of this project is that these are all the elements of different parts of San Francisco that are very popular in the skateboard community. We are bringing every element to UN Plaza unlike ever before. So we look forward to seeing a vibrant area, an exciting area, and we thank the Rec and Park Department for their excitement, their work, and getting this done in record time. We started this project this year in San Francisco and finished it this year. That is fast for bureaucratic years. So congratulations, and thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Coach. Mayor. All right. Before our next speaker, there's going to be a lot of acknowledgments because it's been said that victory has many parents, and there are a lot of parents declaring victory today. But I want to acknowledge a few special partners and one special person before our next speaker, without whom this wouldn't have been possible. First of all, thank you to the Civic Center Community Benefits District and its fearless Executive Director, Tracy Everwine. Tracy, you have your team. It has been just an amazing partnership. Bill Whitfield, thank you for giving Tracy the room to run. And for Bill and Tracy, Bill, where are you? This is for the Civic Center CBD. A new park sign. And then, even though she's really a Parkie at heart, this morning she was just announced as the new permanent director of Public Works. My partner in good on this project. And getting back to believe, folks, that city agencies can tear down those silos, can work together, not squabble over whose jurisdiction a piece of land is, not squabble over who's paying for what, but just get it done. And that is a value that the mayor has infused in her city departments, and one which Carla and I and several other city departments who are going to be singled out in a minute We infused it in this project. Carla Short, thank you so much. And then last but not least, this actually had to get built. And as the mayor said, it got built fast. And that means that there's a project manager out there who didn't sleep, turned a little grayer, a little bit more hunched over than he normally was, and it's not me. I thought I was the project manager, but I don't really know about how to do stuff like that. So the next person I want to celebrate from Brecken Park, Dan Maurer, who ran this project. Where is Dan? All right, what we've got here is a skate park that is a worldwide destination, but we've also got a local park, and a local park for a very important community. And the next two speakers are going to talk about how important this space is to the neighborhood and the local community. First up, my friend, a fierce advocate for parks and open space in the Tenderloin, Pratibha Teki.
Good morning, everyone. I've been working in Tenderloin for more than 14 years with Tenderloin Housing Clinic, working with a group of residents who work in increasing public safety in Tenderloin. Tenderloin Housing Clinic for a long time had called for having UN Plaza be a safe open space. I'm excited here to see the transformation of UN Plaza to positive, definite use of space, which for a few years we've seen it as a problematic area, where the UN Plaza has turned out to be a place where open air drug dealing, vending, and also drug use. Thank you. The UN Plaza is surrounded by various neighborhoods, and the residents in the various neighborhoods and people who work in UN around the surrounding areas use UN Plaza not only to be here, but also to go get to public transportation and also to go from one place to another. In all my years of working in Tenderloin and advocating for open space, I know one thing for sure. That is, a open space has to be a defined open space. If not, it won't be a positive one. And I have to say, you guys have seen it for years, for almost like a couple of years now. The dog park, which is right around the corner, and it was an open space, but once it became a dog park, there are almost 1,000 visits of dogs from the surrounding neighborhood that goes there. So when it is designated, it is much safer, much easier to use. And I'm looking forward, and I have to say thank you, Phil, for implementing this designated use of UN Plaza, and I'm looking forward for this to be a positive enhancement of UN Plaza, not just for this place, but also for surrounding neighborhood. Thank you.
Thank you, Pratibha. Next up, also representing this community, is the Chancellor of UC Law, formerly called Hastings, right there. This is that community's front yard now. And UC Law, in addition to all the students and faculty, just cut a ribbon on over 670 new units of housing. Chancellor Fagman, this is your park.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Mayor Breed. Let me just say, it's really an honor to be here. Good morning. I thought that I was being invited because of my skateboarding abilities, but that's clearly not the case, and it would probably move up any knee surgery that I would need. As Phil said, this is our front door. This is our front yard. We have for more than 50 years been in that building with 270 units, and of course we occupy the entire block. We have about 1,200 students, but our plan going forward is to create what we call an academic village. And the academic village in the 198 building that just opened this August, that Mayor Breed graciously came to the ribbon cutting for, we are putting together a collaboration of graduate universities in the Bay Area. So 1/3 of those 656 units of housing will be occupied by UCSF, but it's also open to San Francisco State, UC Davis, Berkeley graduate programs, the University of Pacific Dental School, and we are creating an opportunity to bring all these graduate communities together. And we want to be in partnership with the city of San Francisco, with the Tenderloin neighborhood. We want to have, if you look at our new buildings, they're all glass. We want to be open to, we want our clinics, our centers to work with the local community. I'll tell you what, when I was visiting with one of our partner universities, and we're up on what we call the Sky Room, which is up on the 24th floor of that building that's going to be renovated. And one of the deans said to me, you know, the neighborhood looks really good from up here. And I thought, you know, it does look really good from up there, but we want to make it look good down here. And we are committed to that partnership, and we're committed to this neighborhood and this community. I'm thrilled to be part of this celebration. I'm not much with a skateboard, but I'm pretty good with a ping pong paddle. And so I challenge anybody that wants to come along and play me in ping pong. Let's do it. Thank you very much. Great to see you.
This next speaker is one of our partners in this effort who knows full well that parks are a front-end solution to public safety, and he has been a champion every step of the way. We've almost talked daily for, I don't know, 6 months now. Ladies and gentlemen, our police chief, Bill Scott.
Thank you, Phil. I just want to start with saying thank you to Mayor Breed and thank you to Phil Ginsburg, because this would not happen without their vision and without their support. I got a lot of people to thank, so most of my few minutes will be thanking people. I want to look around the room and look around the space and thank all of our city partners, because with the mayor's vision and leadership, we came together this year and opened what we call the Drug Market Agency Coordination Center. And all the city departments that are here representing the work that went into this, I want to say thank you. Dr. Grant Colfax at DPH and his team. That's right. Sheriff Paul Miyamoto and his team. Director Shireen Espadin and her team. Fire Chief Janine Nicholson and her team. We have Chief Crystal Tullock and the probation team. They're out here. We have Deputy Chief Scott, my cousin. No, we're not cousins. Bart Police and his team. We have, who am I missing? I don't want to miss anybody. We have the park rangers, and where's Chief Murphy and his team? DEM and Mary Ellen Carroll and her team. But most importantly, the community members who hold us accountable, who push us. And a lot of you are out here. We've spent so much time meeting and talking and trying to plan and really, sometimes deservedly so, taking a lot of heat about what we're going to do to make this space better and make this community better. And this is a first step, but let's not let it be the last step, because we have more work to do. And I just want to say also to Dean Fegman and the UC Hastings team, and many of you are out here in those bi-weekly meetings that we have. I think we've been having them for a couple of years. This is what we meet for. We meet to make progress, and this is real progress. So as I close, I just want to say a couple of things. The mayor mentioned this, and I want to reiterate. This is a beautiful space. We are committed to keeping it a beautiful space. Last night, Phil Ginsburg called me late last night, and we talked for probably 30, 45 minutes about what next. How do we keep this space beautiful? How do we keep this space safe? And so we're not done yet. We still have challenges. We still have a whole community to make sure that all of our community is like this, not just this space. And we're committed to doing just that. So thank you all for being here, and thank you all for your support. Thank you, Mayor, for your leadership.
Okay, now we got the stars of the show. We're coming down to it. Next up, we've got from our skate community, we've got Sean Connolly and Chico Brenes. Tell us what you think, guys. Come on up.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah. I'm going to have to read this off my phone. I wrote a little something. It's kind of special to me to be a part of this, so I really appreciate it. Sorry. Twee Nguyen, Keith Huffnagel, Zion William Gaines, Pepe Mano, Cesar Rosado, Spencer Cartmel, Pablo Ramirez, Trevor Prescott, Jake Phelps, Fausto Vitello, Eric Swenson, and Mark Dillard. I say these names in remembrance and also as a reminder of how short life is. It seems like just yesterday I was here to take advantage of an all-you-can-eat hotcakes before 8 a.m. at the Carl's Jr. right over there. Make sure you don't lose your receipt. I'm extremely honored to be given this opportunity to speak at this groundbreaking ceremony. A skate park or a skate spot for some of us, although it may seem a little like an exaggeration, is another word or a way of saying home. When I lived up the street from here, my apartment was very small. At that time, I could navigate the sidewalks and city streets as I wished. As a matter of fact, I used to warm up on the same black marble benches that are right over there as I made my way down to Embarcadero. Like most did in what is now referred to as the mid-90s. But there's a lot of youth out there that live just up the street, and they're too young for this to be an option and just kind of go and do whatever you want to do. For kids like that, they live in densely populated regions like this. Their space is shared with the entire city. For many of us, skateboarding is a lifelong passion, but try to tell this to somebody when you ask them to move off a bench as they look at you and it looks like they haven't eaten in a week. I'm co-founder of the San Francisco Skate Club along with my partner, Twee. We wanted to create a space that has never existed before, a welcoming location where skateboarding brings us together. But this is another example of that, a place where people come together with a like-minded passion. Day after day, it becomes our home. I'd like to acknowledge and give a shout out to the city just for building spots like this. After losing a lot of our plazas and open public spaces like Embarcadero, the main library as it used to be, brown marble, bay blocks, and the pier, it's exciting to see a location in the middle of the city dedicated to us. Yeah. Keep working, keep striving, and keep growing. Fall down 7 times, get up 8. Thanks.
Hello, everybody. My name is Chico Brenes. What's up? First of all, I want to say thank you to the city and everybody involved for making this happen. It truly was made in a record time because about 3 months ago was the first time I heard about this, and now we're skating this. Yeah. The crazy thing is I grew up right here skating the Embarcadero Plaza back in the 90s. That was the mecca of skateboarding back then. That's where I practiced all my skills and craft every day after school, weekends, and summer. It's also where I met lifelong friends that to this day I'm still close and very connected with. I'm sure this place is going to do the same for the youth and for our community. Thank you, skateboarding, and let's shred, man.
All right, we're almost there. Everybody's been waiting a long time. We're going to get that inaugural grind on this pyramid behind us in a second. And by the way, this element right here is a nod to a very famous element on the Place de la République in Paris. But first, there's more gratitude to express. Again, a whole lot of hands in this, and it would be wrong not to acknowledge, so bear with me. I'm going to call out the institutions and not the people so that we can actually get to the skating. But our profound thanks goes to the folks at 1170 Market, the 83 McAllister Street Condominium Association, the Asian Art Museum, BART, the Central City SRO Collaborative, the Civic Center Secondary School, the Department of Emergency Management, Deluxe Distribution, especially Andy Pitts, the federal government, Fitness Zone, Heart of the City Farmers Market, Confuge Custom Concrete, the LA Techers who are doing the demonstration right over there, LuxFit, Mechanics Institute that's going to be programming chess, the Mid-Market CBD, Mo Magic, the National Fitness Campaign, thank you Mitch Menagin, Ray Studios, R&S Construction, thank you Matt Ramirez, SF Adult Probation, SF Library, MTA, the San Francisco Parks Alliance, SF Planning, Police, the Skate Club, Symphony, the Department of Public Health, the Sheriff's Department, the State of California, General Services Administration, the Tenderloin Housing Clinic, Thrasher, Trinity Plaza, UC Law School, the amazing men and women at Urban Alchemy, Verde Designs, the Wu Yi School, and many, many more. Also a special shout out one last time to our own staff. I want to thank our commissioners for being here. Commission President Kat Anderson, Vice President Joe Hallisey, Commissioner Carrie Wintraub, among others, to the amazing staff and particularly Barbara Kami, who put this event on for us today. Let's do it. Thank you.